MSI GV72 8RE-007 17.3 inches thin and light gaming laptop. Reviewed deal discount unboxing setup. I use this as a backup for QuickBooks on my desktop and LightCAD. I bought it because it has enough ports to power 2 monitors in case my desktop goes south, and because it has plenty of storage. I loaded Windows 10 Pro, and don't partake of the sharing ambience of the initial gaming setup. So far, so good, although I can tell this is not the intended purpose. I love the keyboard. It has a nice springy resistance and color. The computer is very quiet and boots very quickly. The position of the trackpad and mouse isn't ideal for me, and the trackpad is too sensitive for my purposes. Sometimes it scrolls, other times it selects. There is no friction on the pad at all and the pad's sensitive to extremely light pressure, while the button has a throw on it like an old Compaq. I can work with it, but for me, it will be a long time before I'm proficient using it. The plastic on the case is very slick, oil and dust stick to it but it's easy to clean. The monitor hinge flips out 180 degrees, which is good for lounging around. It has a big potato of a charger, and so far I'm getting around 1.5 hours per charge, rough estimate, before I have to plug it in again. I'm pretty happy with it. I can't get the CD-ROM open, but I contacted tech support after registering and we'll see what they have to say. I don't care too much about the CD-ROM personally, mostly it's just a bunch of extra room in the case. I don't know if it messes up the warranty to split the case, but I'm curious already what's inside of this thing. It comes with links to a lot of games and the easily accessed Dragon Center, but the information on the system is kind of general and focuses on the state of the system while gaming. The cooling is awesome. The good. It boots fast, less than 10 seconds from pushing the power button to Windows login. With Windows installed on the SSD, it is quick to boot and there was no lag while uninstalling unwanted bloatware and installing my other programs. So far it has stayed pretty cool. I haven't done any serious gaming with it yet. This laptop idles cooler than my GF72 VR, which seems to run a little hot. I love the cooler boost feature that has been on all of my MSI gaming laptops. The SteelSeries mouse and keyboard are top-notch. It's great that MSI still provides 2 separate mouse buttons instead of one large one. The mouse buttons on this laptop are well defined and work well. Scrolling on this mouse is effortless. I've used other laptop brands where it can be tricky if not in the exact right spot. SteelSeries has it figured out. The keyboard is very responsive and the keys are nice and quiet. Very little bloatware. I only removed a few unwanted Norton programs. There were a few other apps that I didn't need, but they are Windows Store apps, nothing to get concerned with. MSI makes create-restore disks a breeze. It's a lengthy process as it creates multiple volumes, but it works and is easy. It would be nice if manufacturers would just provide a USB drive to restore from, hint, hint. The display is very nice. There were no dead pixels and I did not notice a halo around the edges of the screen. Black is black and other colors were crisp. For the price, it's a good value. An 8th generation Core i7 with 16 GB of RAM and a NVIDIA 1060. The bad. I did not see a way to change the color of the keyboard backlighting. I realize red is an MSI color, but I prefer a more subtle background color. My last 2 MSI laptops had an app to change the color. Upon reading questions and answers, it appears the backlighting color cannot be changed. Only 16 GB of RAM. I'd be happy to lose the VR Ready in exchange for another 16 GB of RAM. At least I can add more RAM. All in all, a very nice laptop. Special discounts on product. Get the discount link in the description box.